Now live.
Oh, hello, live.
Hi.
Hi, live. I'm living the high life. See what I did there? I'm pirate, I'm pirate, I'm pirate. I'm pirate, I'm pirate.
Constitution needs to be my second. I'm going to use my other 17.
For some reason, then I heard constipation. Constipation.
Constipation. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going with here.
Oh dear. That's where it is.
You thought my jokes were bad.
So that'll be 13 on my dexterity. Oh, I don't know. Let's make wisdom 11. Oop. Ah.
Pirate, it's pirate, it's pirate. Ayo, ayo, it's pirate, it's pirate, it's pirate. Oh, oh.
Where are we on Twitch?
Sorry?
Where are we on Twitch?
Twitch.tv/Debaldi.
Debaldi. Okay.
Debaldi.
Debaldi.
It's right there. It's right there. There. You see it right there.
I see it. I see it.
It's
I see
there.
it. I see
That's the one you want.
No, I see it.
Fucking that one, love. Fucking that one.
Except for me, it's in the opposite corner of where you're technically pointing.
So it's that one then.
Oh, jeez.
And I need to run a game tonight as well. It's now.
We have 2 people watching this. This will be great.
We
Yeah.
have 2 people in. Awesome.
Oh, I'm one of them. So.
And
I've run out of
Webley, we got Webley in. Hi, Webley. I see you sitting in the background.
Hi.
So
I've
where
ran out of...
where are we at with these character sheets?
Mine's done.
Yours is done. Awesome. Josh?
I'm getting there. I don't know how this is working. So,
Right, okay, back to instructions stuffs. Okay, so on Roll20 there's this really useful tool called the Compendium, which is donated by the eye in the top right hand corner. There is a search box. If you want to add, say, a dagger to your character sheet, type in dagger, there you go. And just click and drag it into the character sheet, like so, and it'll appear with all the stats already. Then if you want to, say, roll for an attack with the dagger, just click the dagger.
okay.
So I don't know if you actually want a dagger, so I'll take that out for you. But
Yeah. I would like my quarterstaff, please.
so if you go to the compendium, type in quarterstaff. Quarterstaff comes up, just click and drag it into the character sheet and it will autofill all the information for you.
Woo!
Hey G4 Gaming! Hey for you too, NVOO.
Yep, that's me.
That's you. Awesome. You like a nice simple name for people to shout out to, don't you?
Yeah. Is it still? You still have the background noise?
It's a lot quieter now.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I am looking through my proficiencies and stuff. Give me a second.
There is not enough hype for a one-shot.
Bite me!
You want me to bite you? I would.
I said fight! Fight!
It did sound like bite, though.
I
mean,
can
it's
fight
not
you
the
if you
first-
want.
It's also not the first time I've heard someone tell our DM to either bite them or fight them today.
How do I remove the dagger? How do I delete
I've
this?
already deleted it for you.
It's still showing up on my sheet!
Okay, that's fine. Click the little padlock.
Padlock?
Padlock. Under attacks. There you go. You got
Padlock.
rid of it. Well done. Congratulations. 2 XP.
Okay. I'm gonna do persuasion and deception for my proficiencies. Background. I need a background. I don't want to be a hermit. Don't want to be a hermit.
I'm
hermits
pirate,
are
I'm
boring.
pirate, I'm pirate, ale, ale. I don't know how long I can do this for, guys, so...
I'm sorry, I'm slow!
It's fine.
Is it? Is it really?
Like, the stream will just see my head hit the table, but don't worry about it.
I figured. Okay. I'm gonna go
Not enough hype. More hype. Need hype.
hype. You want
Hype.
hype? You want hype?
Need some flexes in there as well.
I can't do that. I can't flex.
I can. Ugh. There's nothing there.
Alright, let me turn off.
Sailed on a sea. Ooh. I might do sailor for my background.
I think I just want straight thief in my background. It seems the easiest.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. I just want to be a really weird sorcerer for right now. I don't know why. I'm a half elf. I
See,
haven't decided my half yet.
see, normally people roleplay to get outside the norm of their day-to-day.
Sorry?
That's just you wanted to be weird, role-playing. So people normally roleplay to change what they normally are.
Hmm.
The demons will perish at our hands.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Abby.
Welcome. I figured I should probably do that while I wait. Not that I can actually watch stream. I ran out of devices.
Why not?
Mm. What
Oh,
is
by
it,
the by,
pirate?
I'm Rainy Keys.
G4, why can't a sorcerer have a noble background? That's perfectly legitimate. He's
Yeah.
that edge kid who doesn't like his mum and dad. Or she.
I mean, sorcerers comes from like bloodline, so there's really no determining when you wouldn't have one.
This is true.
Unless it's like
It would be
you do
more...
wild magic, then it's like some
The
freak
demons
action.
will perish at our
I actually might be playing a
Thanks
wild
for
magic
the follow,
sorcerer.
Rainy.
No problem. I'm Rainy, by the by.
Thank you.
You're giving me this one shot.
demons
Let's...
will perish at our hands.
I know, it's the least we can do for you
It's
giving
the
us.
least.
I'm not going to say thank you to IMV. I am for you two. That's just taking the mick. I'm
Hi.
for you two, Navu.
It's like a sentence. I am for you to envy, and I had to put the zeros up there because like just the without it was already taken when I created the screen name like 20 years ago.
I'm just gonna rave to the beat your mic's kicking out now. Hype, hype!
Okay, so far, my personality traits are my friends know they can rely on me no matter what. And my ideals is the C's freedom, the freedom to go anywhere and do anything.
So in other words, she's a pirate, a pirate, a pirate. Ayo, ayo.
Pirate.
A pirate. I don't know where that is from. I apologize. I'm a little, like, you're talking to a little tiny US person on the States.
That song has come from a children's program in the UK.
Oh.
And
Which one?
Fuck, I forgot the name of it now. Swashbuckler.
Oh, I'll have to take a look at it.
No, please don't.
I've seen Peppa Pig. Okay.
Yeah, Swashbucklers is a load of kids running around a giant maze. It's a weird thing for any adult to watch. I'm subjected to it through my son, so.
Don't worry, I've been subjected to a lot of weird kids shows on Netflix.
Yeah.
But they're actually quite entertaining, though.
Yeah, lots of Paw Patrol. My 7 nephews seem to all like that one, so...
Yeah, Paw Patrol's pretty
dogs.
good. Paw Patrol is actually really good for a children's cartoon. I mean... I'm sorry, I sit there and I judge the cartoons based on plot lines and whatnot, and Paw Patrol actually makes a lot of sense for what they go with.
I base whether or not a child's show is good or not based on my own childhood and how the shows now match up. The answer is they don't.
What?
Ooh, what bond should I go for? I'm loyal to my captain first, everything else second. The ship is the most important.
Okay, this is gonna be a diplomacy one-shot based in a city.
Oh shit! What is this pirate doing in here?
It's fine. It can be a port city. It's fine.
It can be a port city. Yeah.
I'll always remember my first ship. Because I have a feeling my sorceress has been on a lot of ships. A lot. Ooh, I got a good flaw.
Right, okay. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to go make a brew, because otherwise I'm going to hit the deck. So keep people entertained.
I'm sorry! I'm from the States! I don't know this terminology. Leave me alone.
A brew is a cup of tea.
Okay, thank you.
See, in my mind, a brew is a beer, so I thought you were going to go get a beer for a second. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, a draconian sorcerer. Interesting. My very first sorcerer was an Azamar draconian sorcerer.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yeah. I never got to really do a lot with her though, because things kind of fell to shit with the first campaign that I brought her into. I ported her over from a Pathfinder campaign that I was in like December when we ended. So Also, I apologize if I get really animated and whatnot. I am, word of warning, I am a theater major in college. So, I act a lot.
That is good because, like, everyone says that like improv is a great thing to do to learn how to roleplay better. So you might actually be the better role player of the group.
That is true.
Improv is really great. I am in an improv class right now, and it's really cool. I really want to be a voice actress when I get out of college, so that's why I'm pursuing my theater major.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I would have went with theater. Instead, I went with soprano voice. That was not the best idea.
Yeah. I'm just... Yeah. I got really inspired by the people of Critical Role to, you know, really take the leap into to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I mean, I just couldn't be happier. I love this game so much. I actually DM'd a campaign for one of my siblings who was used to 4E D&D.
That's nice, though. That's rather kind of you to DM for your sibling.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, it was her and a couple of other theater people I got to know from my college here, plus some 2 other friends from, like, my static D&D group. So, like, I was really proud of it. It was my shining moment. And I guess everyone really liked the story, and a lot of them want me to maybe make another one-shot in the future with the same story, so...
That's cool.
Wait, is that that's my sheet on screen?
Why
That
is your
is
sheet
my
on
sheet.
stream?
Yep. Don't forget to do your racial bonuses to your stats.
Oh yeah, oh shit, I forgot about that. Thank you. Nope. Fuck, where did it have? There is a hell. Holy shit, I have 19 charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that theater background will come in very well, Shelby.
And 2 other ability scores of your choice increase by 1. Ooh. Let's increase intelligence. And...
You could put 1 in your constitution.
Or that, yeah, let's do the constitution.
That would take it up. So, yeah, you're going to have to describe why this dragon sorcerer is so, like, fortuitous as a high fort.
Nerds!
How they're so healthy.
Yes, we are.
Hey, look at my sorceress. Look at her. This is going to be great. I am going to have fun.
Are we ready to go?
I thought you
I
said,
am not ready to go. I don't
said-
know what the fuck I'm doing.
You said look at her, and I was expecting you to show us something.
Yeah. So have you filled out your character sheet okay?
I have most of it. I was planning on getting
Have
more.
you done-
I haven't gotten my stores.
Have you done your spells?
No, I have not.
Oh, I just remembered. I still got
I'm
them on
so
there.
sorry.
Damn it! I took my son's mini cheddars out of my pocket. Now I don't know where they are.
Oh no.
I would have eaten
no.
them.
Give me a second. I'm sorry.
So, my character's name is Pin Gun. Thank you, D&D Beyond, for this gem of a name.
The demons will perish.
I haven't even named my
perish.
character.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Digital Main. Hype!
Hi, Digi. I can't type in chat or I would.
Wow.
Ooh,
I
that
think
was
I've
probably
just done
really
something
loud.
really silly. I think I've just like pasted. Yes, I have. 100 different zoom in OBS. This is bad. This is what happens when you stream at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Thank God it's not even 9. It's
There we go.
almost 9:30
I think I
here,
fixed
so
it.
it's not like that late.
I think I fixed it. Right, let's do this
It's
again.
almost 7:30 here.
Hype!
I'm sorry, I'm slow.
Right, are we ready to go?
No, Sam is still not ready to go.
I am so not ready to go. So not ready.
Have you tried
Josh
using
and I-
laxatives for that?
You want me to use adjectives?
He said laxatives.
Hi matches, it's 2:30 in the morning here. I am deranged and very hyper and now drinking tea. So this is gonna be hilarious.
How do I not look at my where the fuck do I get back to my regular character sheet and not be on this stupid compendium? Get out of my face.
So what are you trying to do now? What's the problem?
Someone switched to my spells page and I wasn't looking at it?
Oh, that was me.
Yeah. Fight me. Let me live in peace. Please. Do the items really care? No? Okay. I'll get to my traits later. Spells. Spells.
I'm pirate, ayo, ayo, we gonna have to wait longer, cause someone's slow.
Do you want me to go without spells?
No, we don't want to.
I'll tell you
No,
what,
we
every
do
time you want to cast a spell, roll a d100.
Oh God! No.
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
She's gonna kill us all if she does that.
I'm not playing Wild Magic. I'll go for Draconic because I know where I'm.
I wish to cast Zone of Truth. I make good berries in their place.
This would be the shortest one-shot ever, because I feel like it would just totally go awry, and we'd all somehow end up dying because our sorcerer couldn't control his magic.
Not a problem, matches. Just make sure you remember to hit that follow button.
Do I get any cantrips or some such? Okay, you know what?
Sure?
I'm gonna use my old sorcerer spellbook. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sam, hurry up.
Nah, it's fine. Got loads of time. I've got about 2.5 hours before my son wakes up, so.
So great, we'll
it's all
play
good.
until.
Hi,
He
viewers!
was only a lowly.
Holy moly, 10 viewers. I think this is the most I've had in a while. So I've got to do some flexing. I'm sorry, there's nothing there. I'm not an attractive man.
Okay.
Do you want Ocean what's his name? Ocean 9?
Ocean 9?
No, that's a streamer. That's one of their.
Right, no.
They're over there in your neck of the woods, and that's one of their common gimmicks, I guess.
I do just want to say, guys, before we start, I have just started accepting commissions for digital maps, cartography maps, so world maps, town maps, dungeon maps. You want it done, I'll give it a damn good go. And I've been doing this now for about 6 months, so keep your eye out.
Hey.
The demon perish at our
Thank you, Nikki. I don't know why that's doubling up though. It might be feeding back through somebody's microphone.
Or one more.
How's it going, Sam?
Got my cantrip sorted out.
That's good.
Use the
Only
compendium. The compendium does spells as well.
Yeah, I got him.
Now you
That's-
tell her.
That's how you got them. Good.
That's how I got him.
Good. It's good. It's good.
Okay, now I need fuck.
You need a fuck.
No.
You just proclaimed that on Twitch.
God damn it.
I need a
damn
fuck.
This is not that kind of place.
No, it is not. I'm sure there are places you can go for that.
Get out. Get out. You.
You are the one that said that. Did you or did you not say that?
No, I did not. I just looked at my spells and I'm like, God damn it. Shit. I
So
swear.
that just happened.
I've no idea.
I swear we're okay.
This is off to a great start.
It is.
I'm here all week.
But we won't be.
Yeah, Sam will be here all week. The rest of us have lives.
Oh, I have 2 daggers. I forgot about that. I'll get that later. Alright. I have 6 spells. 3.
I don't know, but going with basic stuff, I've ended up with 2 daggers, a rapier, and a greatsword.
Okay, that's an interesting combination for a rogue.
It's what D&D Beyond gives you if you just input the basic starter rogue.
So you literally just went speed run this character.
Just randomized.
That's
yeah, pretty
awesome.
much.
That is absolutely awesome.
I'm sorry I'm slow.
No,
Yeah, I know. Josh and I like did this like super quick, and Sam's over here like making a long
it's
haul
fine.
character.
Whilst we wait, I will just become a TV sellers person. Dial 1-800. Never getting one of these again. Actually, no. To be fair, this is a fantastic microphone,
I like those.
and
They're really
I like
good.
it. I like it because of its name, Snowball Ice. As if you could have a snowball of fire or a snowball of rock. But no, this is a snowball of ice.
Oh, which bolt is it in the compendium? What? Oh, because I wasn't in spells. That might be my problem.
Yeah, it just might be, Sam.
Fire, I'm fire, I'm fire, ale, ale, I'm fire. Do you know
Nope.
one song that gets in everybody's head?
The song you're currently singing?
No.
Get out of my house.
Oh, what night. It was December
that song.
back in 63. That is the night you walked away from me. And we sang, oh, what night.
All my spells are getting sussed out. Just give me a break. 4.
Do you want a Kit Kat?
Yeah, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I don't have one. I was just asking if you want one because you asked for a break.
I know, and I continue.
Nick Egg. Very funny.
Okay, listen, I feel like I should stop talking, considering our whole little fiasco from earlier.
Well, that might
That's gonna be on stream, and that's gonna be on video on demand. God damn it!
Oh, just wait until someone goes back
to
and
be
then
fair, I'm not
it.
gonna be clipping this video. I'm not gonna be uploading it anywhere, so you're fine. Unless somebody else chooses to do so.
You better not, viewers.
Come on, I want as many cheesy Oh, I've lost my... There we go. No, for some reason my microphone's not working.
Weird.
Can you hear me, guys?
I hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh, it's right. It's fine. I want as many cheesy 90s get stuck in your head songs as possible.
Okay. Okay, now we're on my track.
Okay, now chat's just gonna go back and clip the I wanna fuck comment.
Yeah, we not said anything. No one was gonna do it, and now Sam will live in infamy for saying I want to fuck on stream.
No,
I wanted that all along.
No, you. I'm done. I'm walking away right now.
Wait, Sam, get back here.
She will be. There she is. See? She can't stay awake.
Leave me.
Alright, I have everything set up.
Awesome. We just need to wait for Josh to get back now.
Well, I mean, I don't have my hit points. That should be...
Oh, you don't need hit points. It's fine. I can just kill you in one shot.
Yeah, I would love my hit points. Thank you very
I
much.
kind of like my hit points. Not that I remember how to actually figure... No, I think that is...
It's... let's see here. D&D Beyond should be doing that. Should have done that for you.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Okay, so it's 1d6 plus Constitution modifier. Okay, so I have already start. I start with 10. Okay, so it's 4 plus Constitution, so 8 times 9. 40. I have 50 HP.
And then I only have 43. I'm going to die. I'm like one hit. That'll be it. And poor Pin Gun will be dead.
This is why we make sure our initiatives, not initiative, Constitution. Good. Okay. We need to name this character. Crap.
For future games, I'm going to be using this speed builder for D&D Beyond. That is fantastic. And we sang a one night. Just do a little dance, make a little love. Ask Sammy.
What?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to live it down, so you may as well just embrace it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you though? Are you really, really sorry?
I'm really, really sorry. That I didn't rip into you sooner.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, so my half elf is going to be half drow. So charisma increases by 1 on top of that. Do I? No, I don't do the drow increase. Never mind. I'll do the drow shit. Do I? No, I don't.
Let's see if we can find some epic music.
Please do, because I'm trying to figure out my name for my character.
Fantasy name generator.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's
Wow.
what I used, and then I ended up with Pin Gun as a name. Literally.
That's brilliant. I love it. I love it.
Pin Gun Jomalia is his full name, because that is what random generations give me.
Perfect.
Okay, why
What
do
is in my ears?
Music.
your headphones?
It's loud!
Oh, I don't have
It shouldn't be.
I had my music all the way up.
So it's loud because Sam, not because of stream.
I'm new to D20, to Roll20. Give me a break! Please! Break me off a piece of
How
that
long
cake
does it
bar.
take you to make a brew, dude? Brew done in 30 minutes?
Wait, is that seriously gonna take 30 minutes? Okay, well, I'm going to go hang out in chat until we start, because I don't know what Josh is doing. Oh shit, I should probably get water.
Guys, I will also be streaming at 9 PM BST.
I don't know
Tune
when
in.
that is. It'll probably.
I don't know when that is either.
It's like 4 PM US time, depending on where you are, but 4 PM Eastern time.
Oh,
Okay.
so 2 p.m. my time.
No. Yeah, it's 3 p.m. my time. Okay.
Do work, sir! I'll be your fan. No, you got that the wrong way around. I'll be your hope, I'll be your fantasy. Be everything that you need. I don't even know how that song goes anymore.
Oh, I know that one. I know Truly Madly Deeply.
Yeah, I know the song, but I just can't think of the tune.
So, Sam, is this your character sheet we loving Lucy on stream?
Sorry?
Yes,
Yep.
she's the only sorcerer.
Oh.
Say, yeah, you can't rush perfection when it comes to brew.
I'm
Oh.
done. I'm pretty much done. I just need to do all the little tiny details.
Sam, he's talking about his drink, not you.
Oh.
Sorry, not everything is about you, Sam.
I feel really sorry for Sam now. I really do. It just I just feel bad for you.
Poor Sam.
Okay, so I'm in the military, so if I don't give people the hard time, I feel like I'm not connecting to them, so I give a hard time to everyone. So.
I'm a dick, so if I don't give people a hard time, I feel like I'm not doing my job as a dick.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, am I the only nice person in this chat right now? Okay,
Yeah,
I just
3
okay.
p.m. 3 p.m.
I am-
CST, 2 p.m. I don't
I'm
know. What is 2
normally
p.m.
nice.
West Side time?
No, 2 p.m. MST. It'd be 1 p.m. PST. I'm in MS.
It's 3 p.m. CST, apparently.
Yes,
Okay.
3 p.m. CST is Central Standard Time in the States. Even though technically it should be CDT because we're daylight savings time, but I digress.
Darn.
So we're good to go by the sounds of it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What? Sorry.
Damn, are you good?
Yeah, no, I was gonna put away my handbook, but I'm like, wait, no, I probably need it.
Probably. That's normally a good bet when playing D&D.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, even though I have the compendium like right here because of Roll20. But Roll20 doesn't have Witch Bolt in it, which is the weirdest thing ever.
Oh dear.
Unless
Well,
they re-
that's because Witch Bolt was not part of the first initial free package that Wizard put out.
Oh dear. Hold on. I've done something to. I've lost all my cameras now. Holy hell,
okay.
what have I done?
You
What
broke
have I done?
OBS.
Yeah, basically.
So-
Right.
Did you delete the scene?
I didn't delete the scene. It's because of the way I cropped the webcams when I changed the screen so I had the chat up. Don't worry. It's fine. I've sorted it. It's fixed.
We're tiny.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, now we're big.
I need to fix that. And I probably need to fix the one over here too. Which has completely fucking disappeared. Oh, Joyce. Sorry, I'll do it that way. I'm just trying to work
Okay.
out the best way to do these things. Trying to work it out for you guys out there watching at home. In your nice comfortable chairs. Whilst I'm stuck here in my nice comfortable chair. Right, okay, so let's go round and introduce our characters who have just been speedrun. So, Josh, who sounds
Yes.
like a horse in a drain pipe.
Well, I was pouring from one to the other.
It's fine, dude. Go for it. Introduce us.
Ow.
So it's fitting because I'm Graham. I grew up as a brewmaster. That's what my family did. We brewed different meads. Honey mead, suckle mead, wheat. But then I joined the mercenaries. Did that for a spell, and well, when there's no more war to fight, there's really no more need for mercenaries. So, kind of back trying to make a living off of what I knew, what I used to do, and dealing with these weirdos over here.
Awesome. And Sammy, you
well?
you should know your character inside and out the amount of time you spent studying it.
My character. Okay, so I've been a pirate for as long as I can remember. Born on a ship, or more or less. I've been with the seas my entire life. I remember the first ship I ever served on as a first mate, and sadly she met an untimely end.
Wow, that's quite nice. You made it to first mate on your first ship.
Nice.
And Abby.
So was this a ship or a canoe?
Abby, go ahead.
Well, my name is Kingcardine. That's all you need to know. I like shiny things, and I might not always be the best at portraying them, but, what's a little bloodshed here and there?
Awesome. So our adventure actually begins in 1600 BD, before the death, in a city of festivities known as Kingcardine. It's one of my favourite cities of my homebrew world, and as the name suggests, it is fairly wealthy. It is in the middle of what's known as the Green Desert, filled with oases, and it's built on the outskirts of the ocean as well. So there is a port landing there. And the place is so alive with magic and mystery and fantastical things that you can actually see, without having any magical capability, the flow of energy through this city. And our players have, one of which has disappeared, our players have, in one way or another, come across the centre of this town or city. And there's a bit of a ruckus going on. You see a big crowd of people gathered in a circle, and they're all sort of cheering and clapping. And as you sort of peer through the crowd, you can see these two little gnomes firing arcane missiles to and fro at each other.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it look like it's like something to do with the festive season that they're in, or does it look like just the fighting?
There's no festive season at the moment. This looks like it's a sibling squabble. They look almost identical, these two gnomes.
Shoot. I'm just gonna watch. Let it happen.
Sorry, Abby, what's your character's name?
Tin gun.
And then,
Tin gun, yes.
so I lean over. I'm like, hey, Pen. I give 3 copper on the one on the left.
I'll take you 3 copper. Raise you 2 for the one on the right.
Right.
Nonsense. This is stupid fighting. We should probably break it up.
Boy, what does it matter to them?
They're siblings. They're just gonna be back at it again in 2 seconds. What's the point of trying to break it up now? Especially when I can win some money out of it.
Pin gun, remember you lost that 5 copper to him last week.
Hey, no, that wasn't rigged. That
was so rigged. Don't even go there.
it's not my fault. That wasn't in the rules.
Fine. I'll say to them in Gnomish, hey, break it up, you two.
And as you do, they both look at you and they say, almost synchronistically,
Oh, these are gonna be creepy twins, aren't they?
Oh god.
"This is our fight! Get your own!"
Isilior is just... Everyone calls her Isil. She's just gonna drag her hand down her face. And all her years of living, she's really had enough of creepy twins to last her a lifetime.
As you sort of take a step back out of the ring, you see in the corner of your eye there's a number of small meteors coming flying at the gnome on the right, who gets pelted and just goes sent flying into the crowd.
That don't count. That was outside interference.
Fine. Can I go over and see if the gnome that just flew is okay?
Oh, he jumps back up. He's absolutely fine, and they sort of both go off in their separate directions. And can I get a history check from any one of you who think that you've been in this city for a significant amount of time?
Well, that's...
A 6.
a
That's
6.
a 10. I rolled a 10.
Josh?
No, I haven't been here long enough.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, let me double check. I don't think I got my sailor background proficiencies in there.
It's fine. On a 10, you will know that these two gnomes do this sort of thing quite often, and it's normally very harmless. This is the biggest crowd they've drawn for a long time, and they're actually contesting for the High Sorcerer's honour. Basically, they each want to become the High Sorcerer of Kingcardine, and they each believe that they are the most powerful, when in actual fact they are of equal strength. And each one of them has a very solid following within the city that's fairly split.
Tim just kind of mutters to himself, "They're never gonna beat each other. Why do they keep doing it?"
Wait, do you know those lads?
Those two, they both want to be a high counselor thing
Sorcerer.
of Sorcerer.
Oh.
Oh,
Boy.
They do this often. This is the biggest crowd I've ever seen when they do it, though. Wonder what's up.
well, like you said, I guess they're rivaling for power. It's common among the ranks of that are built upon strength, no matter what kind of strength it is, whether it's physical strength or magical strength. I guess those with the most power win. I bet you it won't be long until one of them backstabs the other one.
Idiots, they are.
Maybe you could go ask them if they want to hire you for your services.
I only do ships. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Alright. I mean, I don't know. You guys want to follow me? It's been a while.
It has. I guess.
Awesome. So as you guys start following them, you notice that they're both bickering, walking up this one long, narrow road, and then at the very end it forks off and they both go in opposite directions.
Which one are we following?
I don't know. I think we might split, learn better, but I remember the last time we split. Didn't end up too good.
Yeah, it was a good thing you had that healing potion, or else I wouldn't be around anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hadn't stood in the way of my spell, you wouldn't have gotten the need for this potion, but I digress. Let's go to the right.
Right, now that's which way? That up on you.
I kind of just push him to the right, so he
Okay.
goes.
So you follow Breck, who's slightly darker skin than his brother, and as you're walking up, sort of trying to be inconspicuous, you notice he enters this very pathetic looking tower. Like, to a gnome, this is a really grand tower, but it's actually no bigger than a 2 or 3 story building. And he sort of very proudly opens the door and struts in.
How big is the door?
The door is sort of demi-human size, so you can walk through it fairly easily.
Well, I just didn't know if it was like gnome-sized or human-sized.
Either way.
Yeah, the doorway is about 5 foot. So you have to sort of duck down a bit to get in, but it's no real problem.
Does this look like it's where he lives, or is it just like a tower that he goes to after battle?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Does it look like this is where he lives, or does it look like this
Oh
is
yeah,
just somewhere where...
this is where he lives. Like, this is where he lives, studies, and does all sorts.
Pin will go up to the door and kind of like pound on it and shout in Gnomish, "Hey, we want to talk."
And you sort of hear some muttering, and sort of the door swings open, and he says, "Oh, hello there! What can I do you for?"
I kind of turn to Iz and just be like, "Here you go. This is all on you. I did the heavyweight. You do the top."
Right.
What?
Thank you for opening the door. Hi.
Welcome.
Well, he opened the door. He just knocked on it.
Just go with it.
I walk up to the gnome. Hi. I'm
come to
still-
revel in my greatness. For I am
Oh.
due to become the High Sorcerer of Kingcardine.
I see. I saw you arguing with your sibling earlier.
Oh yes, he thinks he's superior to me, but he ain't got no chance in hell.
Wonderful. I'm Isilniar. Pardon me. It's clear that I haven't been in the presence of a sorcerer quite like yourself in a long while. I've been
well,
at
there
sea
you are
for
then.
a long.
It's a real treat for you. It must be.
It's peachy. What I'm inquiring is that do you need our services as a group of adventurers? I'm stuck with these two behind me.
Well,
Right, so what she's
you
trying
could
to
leave at
say
any time.
is that it might be easier for you to move on up the ranks if there wasn't so many rungs in the way.
oh, well, I tell you what. There's been a real problem. I keep trying to get this statue built at the end of my road, you see. And, well, it keeps getting taken back down. Now, I just can't understand it. I mean, who'd do such a thing?
Well, the city, if you don't have the proper permits, but I assume you have the proper permits, so...
Well, of course I do. I'm going to be the High Sorcerer. I'm going to be the owner of all permits.
Of course. Do you think your brother might have, a hand?
He's too much of a dimwit to plan something like that. I hardly doubt it's going to be him.
Do you have any other competitors?
Oh no, I don't really have any competition. It's just a bit of friendly banter, that's all it is really. He knows he's far inferior to me.
Okay. So, you want us to, sort out who is taking down your statue? Per se?
Oh yes, if you could find that out, that'd be perfect.
Alright.
Hey, is that the statue you blew up the other day?
Iz told me it's not that.
It's not that statue, it was the other one. Well, just let me talk to my friends on the other side of the street. Thank you for your help.
No
I
worries.
grab both by the shoulders and just shuffle them off. Like, get.
Are you sure that it sounded like the same place?
As you start, as you start leaving, you look down the road, and in the distance, you can see an identical tower to the one you've just come out of. And in front of the tower is this little stone foundation.
I'm assuming.
Iz
I-
blew up. Oh my god, Iz, you blew up this statue.
No, I didn't. It wasn't that one. It was not that one.
Hey,
Are you sure it was dark out when you did it?
if you were pulling side gigs, that's fine. You just have to let us know.
Yeah.
I didn't take any side gig. If anything, I was sitting in the arcane library trying to figure out this one spell. But other than that, that's where I was for the rest of the night last night. Other than, okay, I got hammered in a tavern 5 nights ago. But that was 5 nights ago.
That was 5 nights ago.
The library. Wink, wink. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
The library. In quotations.
Is it so wrong for me to sit in the tavern and find my old crewmates and talk a night with them, have a spiel, and get sloshed and then end up halfway drunk in the street?
No.
I thought they all drowned.
Yeah, I thought they did too. Wait. Who drowned again? Because I'm confused.
I'm so lost. Anyways, is that the tower he's trying to build in
No, there's a foundation behind you, which is very clear that's the one he's on about, and in front of you, you can see another identical tower to the one you just come out of, and it also has a foundation.
I'm thinking that's the brother of that identical tower, and he might also be having a statue problem.
Hey, you think you can get us inside the building next time? That way Penn can, look around for balls.
Fine, I will.
So let's go talk to his brother.
Yeah. And Pin will start walking towards the brother's house, knowing that he's the one who speaks Gnomish, so he's the one who will probably get him to open the door. You two coming or what?
I'm following behind.
Yeah, I'm following behind. I'm just like looking through my pockets, trying to see if I have anything useful.
What?
So Pin will walk up to the door and kind of pound on it again,
The demons will perish.
hoping he sees
Thank
the
you,
same
Matches. Yeah, okay, so as you knock on the door, you hear this really unusual booming voice come down the stairs and says, "Welcome to the High Sorcerer's Tower."
I mutter in
He's already
Gnomish,
calling me
like,
stuff.
really? What the hell?
And as you sort of open the door and sort of look inside, there's this gnome just coming down the stairs, and he goes, "Oh, hello there! Welcome to my abode, and how may the High Sorcerer help you?"
Can we come in, Your Excellence?
Of course you can, of course you can. And he sort of claps his hands as you see a couple of gnomes come running behind him with drinks and a little plate of hors d'oeuvres.
I drink nothing. I eat nothing.
Can Pin make a perception check to see if he notices anything shiny he may or may not allocate for himself before
Sure.
he leaves?
Yeah, go for it.
So yeah, like Grandma's like, ooh, he like reach over and grabs some appetizers, looks at it kind of weird, and just like eats it.
It tastes good.
21.
On a 21, you can see there is lots of shiny things. The gnome has a number of jewel-encrusted rings on his hands. His servants are all wearing golden bangles.
Is there anything I see that is not on them?
No. The hallways themselves are very all sort of marble and very plain in that sense.
I see the look in Pin's eye. I know Pin's look of I'm going to steal shit. So, I am going to walk up to this gnome and start chatting him up. Hi, I'm Isilnor Yenril.
While Ilse is doing that, I'm gonna grab his hand and try and flip one of his rings off.
Maybe a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I hate that word so much. That is an 11.
On an 11, no. You suddenly feel a hard rock hit you in the stomach, which sends you flying back down, back out through the door. And I need
I'll
to
just
check.
be out here.
I just watch as my companion goes out the door. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you
he's
just sort of-
sticky-fingered.
Yes. Oh, that's okay. I'm used to those sorts of people around here. You know, I've been having some real problems lately. You might just be the person to help me. You
Oh,
see,
yes,
I'm trying to build this statue outside, you see, and it keeps getting taken down.
Like, your brother down the street?
Oh no, he doesn't have the balls to build a statue of himself. He knows I'm far superior to him.
Great.
Can I, like... Pin will move towards the door and just stand in the doorway and listen to this lovely spiel that he knows he is probably hearing for the second time.
Okay, Issil's gonna sit there. Okay. Alright. So you want us to take a look, see who's doing this. You don't think it's your brother because he doesn't have the balls.
Oh, that's correct. How did you know?
You just told us.
And he
Exactly.
He thinks for a moment. He goes, "Are you sure about that?"
No.
I just slowly put a hand up in front of your character and just, I apologize for my companion. He quite doesn't know how to talk sorcerer like I do. Fellow sorceress, in fact. But we will get right on it as quick as we can.
Oh,
And I
that'd be
grab-
ideal.
So when's the next time they're going to be working on this here, whatchamacallit?
Well,
Statue.
they're working on it now, and you sort of think, hang on a minute, there's nobody there. You look outside, and you see there's a load of little gnomes just chink, 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 chink.
Okay. Alright. We'll work on it.
Oh, I'd be most grateful. It'd be
How
a shame
grateful?
It would be a shame if the high sorcerer of Kingcardine didn't even have a
Hey, make
statue
sure
to
we-
celebrate himself.
Right,
Hey,
right.
make sure we get paid this time. I don't do jobs for free, unlike last time.
My dear girl, I am going to be the high sorcerer. I highly doubt that any payment you want I would struggle for.
We'll discuss payment later. Let's just get this thing over with.
Hey, how about an IOU? Because it has friends in high places.
We will talk about this later. Let's get this job done because I'm gonna get sick of these two right away.
You know, you could have left at any time.
Do you need a
Didn't
privy?
have to stay there.
Sir, do you have a privy? My friend is sick.
Oh, yes. And he sort of claps his hands, and you sort of see out of the
One of
floor
us is
comes
sick.
up this little tiny cubicle.
I was like, "All right, there you go. We'll be right outside when we're done."
I'm going to give. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm not aware of your character's name.
Gran.
Gran. I'm gonna give Gran just a nice little plop on the back of his head. And just give slap style him right upside his head. Not that kind of sick. I'm sorry. He doesn't quite catch on what I'm saying. Apparently, we'll get short work right on your problem.
Oh, that'd
Pin,
be perfect
Gran.
if you could.
Let's go.
That's what I said. Don't push.
So
This is my mom.
are you guys just staking it out, or?
Yeah, let's just stake it out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okie dokie. So you sort of wait there, you're watching these gnomes, and the work comes along pretty damn quickly. And sort of day starts to turn to night. The blue lights of Kingcardine flying up in the sky, and the aura across the ground glowing like some luminescent lights. And in the corner of your eye, roll. Who's got the highest passive?
I have a 15 passive.
That'll do me. Yeah, so in the corner of your eye, you notice two little figures behind you go sort of cross over, but they don't seem to see each other.
They look like. Can I roll an investigation check to see if they're the brothers from earlier?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation check. That's fine.
That would be 9.
It's certainly shady, but there's nothing to suggest that it's the brothers.
I'll kind of like elbow it. So, oh yeah, and be like, "Did you see that?"
What?
What?
I'll nudge Celia and be like, "Did you see that?"
I saw it. I'm gonna roll a perception to see if I can see it.
Okay.
And that'd be
Please tell me.
If you, on the character sheet, if you actually just click the button, it will roll it and work it all out for you.
Okay, thank you. Perception. That'd be a 12.
On a 12, again, there's something shady going on, but you're not entirely convinced who or what it is.
Got no idea.
Does it look like they went into the houses, or did they just cross the road and keep running by?
They sort of just crossed over and just kept going.
Do we follow them?
Well, we're supposed to be guarding this statue fountain thing, right?
I say we stay here. If those figures show up again, we'll see them.
Okay.
Our main concern right now is with these stupid statues.
Right, so to give you a very, very quick idea. So you've got a road like that. And at the end of each road, you've got a tower. And about here, there's a tiny little statue. So where are you guys watching from?
Well, I'd say the junction closest to the next two towers.
So sort of there?
Statues.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like a really weird face. That's quite creepy. It's a hammerhead shark.
Yeah, that's
Hold on.
what it is.
There you go. Hammerhead shark. Sorry. Couldn't help myself there. But yeah, so we know where we are. Yeah, so from where you're standing, you sort of are looking for these two figures you just saw. And all of a sudden, these sort of neon lights that travel across the floor from the flow of magic, you see them just light up as an energy pulse travels down and underneath to each of the statues, and you just hear a poof as you look behind you, and the two statues have just both been obliterated almost simultaneously.
Okay,
Well.
so it's one. No.
Oh, it is. That's magic. That's all on you.
I kind of just look, like, annoyed a little bit, because even though we just stood here, they still blew up.
Well, that's what we get.
Do you want to roll me perception, people?
Passive?
No, roll me.
Actual. That would be a dirty 20.
On a 21 and on a 20, you both notice through the glow that both the brothers are somehow concealing themselves from the other, but no one else, as they both run past each other once more, and this time you can see their faces from the residual energy.
I knew it!
I told you we should have followed them, but whatever.
It's the brothers. I knew each one was destroying the other statue. They were fighting in the square earlier. They're asshats. This is why I don't come back here often.
Well,
But you have to come back. But what would I do?
I don't know, Gron. I don't know. Alright. Do you want to just go after each of these guys and knock them out in short order, or just wait till the morning and just report to each other that they've been destroying the other statue?
I mean, I haven't been in a good fight in a little while, so I would potentially love to hit something right now.
They're arch. You're crazy. They're like high sorcerers. No, thank you much.
They are wannabe high sorcerers. They have not been given the title of high sorcerer, so right now they are just wannabe high sorcerers. And I am itching and dying to hit something, or maybe even throw a dagger or two right now.
Yeah, no.
Pull out my shield and here you can hit this. No.
I will just make a wild punch at the shield.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Make me an athletics check.
Oh god. Athletics. Oh geez, my athletics is a +10, so that would be a 21.
You hit the thing pretty damn hard, and yeah, it stings a little bit, but it doesn't hurt. You were smarter than to hit it too hard.
I turned to Grand and said, thanks. It called it for now, but I would really like to do some damage sometime soon.
Alright. You know what's up? Typical sibling rivalry. We can confront them now, at this time of night, or we can wait till the morning.
well, I mean, they'll probably do it again tomorrow, right? And then we could catch them both in the act, and then they could see each other doing it. Because I rightly don't think that they'll believe us if we just go in there and say, hey, your brother's doing it. They'll be like, oh no, my brother's too stupid or weak or whatever to do that. I don't feel they'll believe us. But if we catch them tomorrow doing the same thing, then they'll see it for themselves.
Okay.
And then they'll get angry at each other and take it out on each other and not
Alright.
us.
Alright.
I mean, that's just my thought. What's your thought there, Wizardy One?
I'll wait till morning. I'd rather wait till morning. Who knows, maybe if we have these two duke it out, we don't really have to duke it out with them. I mean...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, well,
And
they'll
who knows,
probably have to wait till
maybe,
tomorrow night. That's when they would probably do it again.
Yes, but,
So-
wait until tomorrow's. Saying different.
If we wait until tomorrow, we can at least set a trap for them.
Is there any way that you can make sure that they'll be able to see each other?
Let's see. I will have to check through my spells in the morning. I could, perhaps. No. I don't really have anything much. Oh, wait. No, I do. I do have something that can perhaps at least get rid of the cloaking on them.
Well, if we get rid of that, we'll at least see each other.
Or like maybe we could go back to one of them and be like, oh yeah, we set it there and we couldn't see it because we could see them because of magic and you have something to stop it. They'd be like, oh yeah, sure, here, take this bubble. Right?
Well,
You
once
tap
it
into
all-
that.
I mean, I have Dispel Magic on me.
But
Just
That
a
would
little
work.
something I picked up.
oh, okay.
So the next day comes by after you get an arrest, and you wake up in the morning. What do you guys do first thing in the morning? What do your characters do?
Isthil's going to get herself a drink.
Yeah.
In the morning?
Probably- Pim's gonna
Alcoholic
go
or
look for-
otherwise?
Do they have calf? Some sort of caffeinated beverage. Like a tea.
Pin is gonna go find something he can just chuck his daggers at because he couldn't hit anything and he's really pissed off. Still.
Okay, so you're putting holes in the tavern walls.
I'm gonna go outside and do that.
So holes in the outside tavern walls.
So yeah,
I was hoping to find like a hay bale near the cabin.
so yeah, you guys are hanging out, and you hear someone rushing past and going, "Hey, they're at it again!"
I
do you
just
wanna do?
pick up my mug. It not full of alcohol, oddly enough. It's been full of milk
Wow,
all
that's
this
a
time.
first.
But slam it back and go, shit. Get up and walk out. Gran, Pin,
Oh,
two gnomish idiots are at it again.
oh, maybe they'll kill each other this time and then we could be done with this bonding task.
Yes, but if they kill each other, I won't get
We
paid.
don't get paid.
But
And
the
then I
other
won't be
one,
happy.
the other one will. Like, as long as we get paid by one of them. Right?
Yeah, but if they both
But if
kill
we
each
get
other,
paid by, or if we get paid by both of them, and Pin is a very happy person because he has extra money.
So, are you guys
Let's
going
just-
to the commotion or?
yep.
Right, I'll follow you where you go.
I'll follow begrudgingly, still wanting to vote, just still looking annoyed because I still haven't thrown down as much as I would like.
Pick
So-
up a rock and break up the fight if you need to, Pin.
You want to pick up a rock? Can I throw my dagger?
Sure,
I'll make sure
whatever.
the blade doesn't hit him.
Hilt first.
So, yeah, fine. So when we get closer, Pin will throw the dagger, hope first, at one of the brothers.
Okay, just before that happens though, when you're walking up, again this crowd has gathered, and the city guards are trying to keep a control on it, but then they can't seem to control the crowds because they're just so vast now.
So are they
And
not
the spells seem to be getting stronger between the brothers. Like they're like two twin lions that are sizing up for the alpha, and but they're only about 2 foot tall each, so it's quite amusing to watch.
Well, this is certainly a kick. Pin, break it up.
Okay. So Pin will throw his dagger.
Okay,
Oh,
roll to hit.
25.
Is that a natural 20 or?
No, it's an 18 plus 7.
Okay. As you throw your dagger at one of the brothers, you see the dagger just go into his arm, and you hear him go, "Oh, for goodness sake, this isn't fair, not again!" And the city. Actually, let's see. Do they see you? No, you're lucky. The city guards are too busy trying to wade through the crowds to take notice. And, yeah, so you've put a dagger in this gnome's arm. Can you roll some damage for me?
That would be 2 plus 4 is 6.
So he takes 6 points damage.
I thought we said he'll. Oh, she doesn't listen to you. Jeez.
I did throw it help first. I'm sorry that it decided to magically go blade into his arm.
You know when you throw things, they rotate, right? They like fit end over end.
That's why I said help first.
Right, but that's the way you're supposed to throw them.
You know what? I threw it. It hit him. It stopped the fighting. That's all I care about right now. I did what I was supposed to. I brought them up. Did I draw a little blood? Yeah.
As you start saying that, you suddenly hear bang, 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 and you sort of look. You look back into the crowd, and you just see a number of large craters in the floor between the two brothers.
What is it with the freaking meteors in these two?
I don't know. I do not know.
Is it a spell they know? Like, is it some weird magic thing that just magically appears every time these things are fighting?
Yeah, it's a spell. I can tell you that right now, but I don't know why either of them are using it.
Is it coming from somewhere else?
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anyone in the crowd who could possibly be casting it?
Yeah, you can certainly roll perception.
Uh, 15.
No. It seems to be coming from the brothers. They're still going.
Wait, they're still fighting even though, like... Can I take my other dagger and throw it at him? Throw it at one of them?
You want to throw out the other one, I'm guessing?
Sure.
Okay, roll to hit.
Really care. $14.
On a 14, you do miss. However, one of the guards turns and says, "Oi!"
Thing kind of just begrudgingly turns around and with as much attitude as humanly possible, he's like, "What? I'm busy trying to break the idiots up."
This is part of our entertainment on the day-to-day basis. This
Yeah, well,
city
your
can get quite boring,
entertainment is
don't
supposed
you
to
know?
be paying me.
Yes, come on,
so-
you're coming with us.
Okay. First off, hi, guard dude. I'm a guy, so stop calling me a girl because I will throw down very quickly. And second off, he's...
I don't think they called
Fine.
you a girl, did they?
I don't know, I thought that's what you just said.
But yeah, no, you look around you and you're surrounded now by about 4 guards.
I step in, and I'm going to, using a persuasion roll, see if I can persuade to let them go.
Okay.
Misunderstanding, guards. Tin here is a little, very fighty, but clearly we've been hired by one of the brothers, and we'd rather hate to see them annihilate.
Technically been hired by both of them.
Please let Tin off the hook.
And they turn, sort of look at one another and go, "Very well, but you will have to pay us." And they sort of hold out their hands expectantly.
Tin will be like, "Fine, how much?"
How much?
You don't know. Don't you know how bribes work? You don't ask.
They said pay. We pay.
Alright, but you don't ask for the price. It's...
A gold
Well, I'm
piece
not
each.
gonna give... So, Pin will go behind his back and from behind a little like pouch he keeps on his back, the back of himself. He pulls out a sack and kind of just like begrudgingly slaps the 2 gold pieces or however much it was down into the guard's hand.
He sort of feels it and goes, very well. And he continues to try and break up the crowds a bit.
Hey, Pin, why don't you work the crowd? I mean,
do I look like the person to break up a crowd? Unless I'm gonna fight half of these people, it's not gonna happen.
no, they're crowded, they're distracted, they've got loose pockets, you know what I mean?
Oh. Can I make a perception?
Yeah, go for it.
Perception. Okay, well first I'm gonna make a perception check to see how many lovely things I see. That is a 30-20. How much do...
On a dirty 20, you see a couple of nice little coin purses that catch your eye.
21 to sleight of hand.
Perfect. You managed to take them very easily. And you actually get back 4 times of what you just gave out. So you get back about 8 gold pieces.
To break up the fight, because I know Pin's having a hard time, I decided to cast Prestidigitation.
Yep.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that one. And I'm going to use the effect to create a very odd odor from surrounding one of the gnome.
So you create this really horrible stink through the air, and you just see the crowd going, ho, 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 and you hear someone comment, well, that's a new trick, I've never seen that one pulled before. And they continue to watch as they suspect it was a trick pulled by one of the brothers.
I lean down and like, was that me?
That usually breaks up fights before. Works on the decks a lot. Well, I guess this isn't a ship. I'm out of options. Any of you guys got anything?
Well, like I said, I mean, they like looking around at all the damage that these guys are causing to like the area. I'm like, isn't there like somebody above them?
Well, usually it should be the guards, but since the guards decide this is their entertainment.
No, in the sorcerer, whatchamacallit, who's he doing, right?
Oh, the high sorcerer. I suppose we can go to the current high sorcerer.
Or is it vacant because they're both pining for it?
No, I think the election's coming up. That's why they're fighting for it.
They're not doing very good to win favor.
I don't know.
I'm not doing
Seems
very
they
good
won.
at anything.
I mean, I would try if I would stuck around long enough, but the sea calls when the sea calls.
Well, unless the sea is calling right this second, can you just go and break this up? However...
Do you need the privy again?
No, I do not need the privy again, Gran.
Okay.
Pin will walk... Pin's gonna walk in between the brothers and just yell at them and Gnomish to stop because he wants his daggers back and they're stuck in his arm. Or in their arm. Whichever it is.
Okay. After a little while, you notice the brothers once again split up, go up that road and turn off.
Wait, do they go up with... Which one of them has my dagger stuck in its arm? Because I'm going to chase after that one and yank my dagger out of his arm.
It was the one on the left. Let's just say the one on the left because they're twins, so it doesn't really make a difference.
You see Tim chasing after that dude, shouting and keep putting it through comic because that's what I normally speak. In Gnomish to stop that he has something in mind, and I would really like it back.
You shouldn't have bloody thrown it in the first place.
You shouldn't bloody be fighting your brother. He's your brother, the only family you have.
Oh, it's all playful.
Just
It's
calmly walking up behind while this argument's going on, because she's stuck with Pin. She's stuck with Pin.
Pin kind of just like looks annoyed and and says, "I would do anything to have my brother." Not coughing or something.
Bless you.
I would do anything to have my brother back. So stop it before you lose your only brother.
So he says, "Oh, we never do it to kill. It's pure fun." He knows that he could never beat me.
Pin just kind of yanks the dagger out of his arm and just kind of turns away because he's annoyed. And
You motherfucker!
Well, that's what you get for fighting your brother, you idiot.
Isil is going to slap on her hand, slap her hand on the arm, and cast Mending, just to stitch up the wound a bit.
He doesn't deserve mending. It's
And he
his
goes,
own
"Oh,
stupid
thank you
fault."
for that. I do have my own healers, though.
Just
I
a
appreciate
favor.
the gesture."
And we wanted to let you know that we did, unfortunately, see the destruction of both your statue and the statue that was being built across the way. Unfortunately, we couldn't
Who's
actually
building a
see the
statue
culture.
across the way? That sounds stupid.
Who do you
Your
think?
brother.
No, he wouldn't do a thing like that.
He apparently
knows
has the permits just as you.
He knows I'm gonna be the high sorcerer. There's no way he'd do that.
I'm pretty sure he thinks he's going to be it, so yeah.
Anyway, what I was trying to get at is that we couldn't see who was doing it. Now, I have this spell. I know a couple of spells. But we were wondering if you could give something to either Gran here or Pin and let them be able to help.
I can help just fine with my fists.
You can't hit what you can't see.
Well, that's what I have you for. You make it so I can see it, and then I punch it.
I can only use my one spell so many times. It would be
What?
nice to have a backup.
Why do you want to punch it? Do you need a dagger? I'll pull one out.
No, Grand, I have my 2 daggers. But
Oh.
it makes me feel better when I can punch things.
He goes, "Anyway, I've got preparations to do. I'll see you later." And he just walks off into his tower. The doors open on his approach and slam behind him.
Can Pin go up and bang on the door
Yeah,
and be like, "Hey, you're supposed to be helping us save your butt."
and he comes back down and he goes, "What do you mean, save my butt? My butt's fine. It's right
You
here,"
have
and he
anything-
sort of turns around to you, sticks his butt out and points to it.
Oh.
My butt's
can't believe I'm
absolutely
about-
fine. There's really no need to be concerned.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm gonna resist the urge to punch him in the butt and be like, "I meant to save your tower. You know, the thing you hired us to figure out what was going on with? I'm not like the wizardy one. I don't do spells. I do punching. If you have anything I can use to help me."
Oh, now let's see. And he sort of starts raiding his bookshelves. And he goes, "Oh yes, just the thing." And he sort of looks at the dagger, looks at you, and goes, "No, I can't help you, I'm sorry." And closes the book and puts it back on the shelf.
Wait! Why can't you help me? And if it's because I threw a dagger in your arm, I'm sorry.
He says,
And
"Oh no, nothing like that." He says, "I just don't think you're well, you're very good at hitting. Let's play to your strengths. You're good at hitting things. That's for certain.
And I'll just turn to Celia. I'm like, can you do something with him? Because I'm about to punch him again, and you don't like when I punch things, so yeah.
I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy if you want to punch things.
Yeah, you won't be happy when I'm punching you, though. Trust me.
You won't punch me. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I blacked
roll to
out
punch
for a
him?
second. What happened?
Pin's about to punch this dude.
Pin,
With his...
stop.
Nope. He
Pin,
provoked
no,
me.
Pin,
He provoked
Pin.
me. It's happening. I do not care if it's happening.
Roll to
Pin.
hit.
That is a 15 to hit.
A 15. On a 15, you sort of put your fist where you think you should be able to hit him, and you feel your arm go through him. It says, "No, that's not very nice."
Okay, Pin's just gonna turn around and be like, well, you provoked me. So, I'm going to walk away now and let my friends talk to you because punching things isn't gonna work. And Pin will walk away and just be curious over far away from Sorcerer pain in the ass.
He turns to Celia and he goes, "What's up with your friend? She didn't seem too happy."
Pin's very touchy.
She's always that way. It's not you.
Pin's a guy. How many
Are you
times do I have to
sure?
go- Yes.
Well, he didn't wear so many clothes and be hard to see all the time.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to stand on this side because that's my good eye.
Gron, we'll talk about your good eye later. Okay. But Pin's very touchy.
We've just got your message matches, and
15 seconds.
yeah,
Roundabouts.
not long at all, really.
Right? She's not touchy. She's punchy.
Yeah.
You kind of hear Pin in the background just yelling "she" every time Dan says "she." Hoping that he'll remember.
Gron, how many times have I told you Pin's a guy? We've been through this 15 times.
If he didn't have such nice cheekbones, it would be easier.
It's gonna just start breaking out laughing. Oh, Gron, you're an idiot.
Yes, we've covered this many of times.
Oh,
As
okay.
the
so
gnome,
you're not gonna help us, are you, sir?
he says, "Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, I've got nothing I can give you."
Are you certain you don't have anything that contains dispel magic in it, or something like that?
No, nothing like that.
Some high sorcerer you are.
He says, "Hey, now come on. My magics are all in me. That's all that I need to be."
Maybe we should try his brother. He'll probably have something.
My
Yeah.
brother won't have anything. Useless.
Your brother. You're the useless one. Let's go.
Pin is already walking towards the other brother's house, kind of just fuming and muttering just obscenities in Gnomish to himself.
Right.
I cover the distance because even though I'm a rather small half elf, I still have quite a bit of a used to walking at a longer stride to keep up with my elven parent.
Right, before we visit the next brother's house, I'm going to have a 5-minute break so I can get more tea and go to the loo. So, do what you need to do and be back here in 5.
Yes. Loo break, or head, or latrine, or whatever you call it, whatever area you live in.
I already went to the latrine.
I know, I do too.
Yeah, I offered that to you many of times in game too.
Yes, Dan, we know.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well, so my stats kind of took a hit. So his intelligence is not that great.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get Isil. I can't fucking say her name!
Then why did you name her that?
Because I like Isil. I like calling her Issy. Her name's Issy.
Sorry,
Right.
then why did you just name her that?
Isilnor. Isilnor. There, I said it. Sorry, as I said, I had to take my migraine meds earlier, and I'm still a little cognitively fuzzy from it. I can't talk. But I like Issy. I'm trying to give her a name, not name, kind of an accent, like a oof. I haven't played a pirate character ever. Oof. Oof. But this is going great so far. Really wish I figured out what's going up though.
Yeah, this is fun.
I'm gonna switch over real quick because Forged at the Table is.
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend is streaming and I'm his only mod, so I'm making sure his stream hasn't completely and utterly fallen apart yet.
Okay.
You should give them a follow. They're pretty cool.
Who?
Forged at the Table.
Oh.
I think I do follow them. I'm not sure. Let's check.
But yeah. No, Isilnor is. She's great. I love her. I'm going to keep her. I actually am loving this
I know. I think
Sorcerer.
Right. You need to I need to see her visually. Like, you need to describe her. Like when everyone comes back, so I can picture her better.
Okay, I haven't gotten to that. That's the last thing I do when I create a character. Like, I haven't even put in her features and traits and her proficiencies and languages.
No, I'm just like, what do you see in your mind when you look at her, or like when you think of her?
Okay, well, because she's, as I said, she's a rather small half-elf. She's about, like, 5'1", comparatively, like, a female human, but rather short. She, oh god. Well, she'd be she's half wood up.
So she has like an olive-colored skin.
Well, let me check the half-elf stats. I'm sorry, I haven't made a half-elf before, so I don't know how to describe her yet.
Okay. Stream. I'm pretty sure none of us all want here, so. I don't know. Pin is like your standard deep gnome, so like he's 4'11" with like gray skin, or what we think is gray skin.
Isil is, you can definitely clearly tell her elven heritage, especially with her, she's got the typical pretty elven face, a little bit more angular, slightly softer because of her rounded, like more of a heart-shaped face, but just a slightly bit more pronounced on her cheekbones. She has a bit of a greenish tint to her skin when you look at her. She's pale. Well, not pale in a sense, but you can tell that when she wasn't at sea, she was awfully pale because even though she is tan from her years at being at sea, she's still on the lighter end with a greenish tint to her. And she has more of a copper-colored blonde mix of hair with striking green eyes. You definitely can tell that her elven heritage is clearly in
And
her.
I am back, folks.
Welcome back. I just have been describing my character.
Awesome.
It's Senor Ginio. Who was asking about my character name, by the way?
I keep wanting to call you Isildur from Lord of the Rings.
Isildur.
Well,
Isildur!
They keep wanting to come out, and I have to be like, nope, not it.
Just call me Isil.
Well, see, I have it in multiple places, so that way I can reference it.
Yeah, Isildur.
So you guys are going over to see the other brother. And how'd you approach?
Well, clearly,
Pin's just like, Pin's just gonna like bang on the door, not giving a flying F about it, and just yell, "Yo, get out here! We need to talk."
And this little gnome comes rushing down the stairs and goes, "Oh, hello! You solved the mystery then."
Not quite.
not quite.
It was you!
I'm sorry.
Gron.
Oh,
No.
oh, wasn't him? Oh.
Gron.
Pin will just put his hand over Gan's mouth and be like, "Shh, I got this. We haven't solved your problem yet, but I need something.
Oh, what do you
A
need?
spell. A
Oh,
spell.
I've got plenty of spells, but I don't think you'd be able to use them.
Okay, you're the second person who said that to me today, and I'm not really liking hearing it. So, just find something.
I got this, Pin.
Fine. Whatever. Do you think?
Listen. We do need something to help. I am the only magic user out of us three. We just want... Do you have like a magic item or something that can assist in, I don't know, dispelling magic?
He says, well, I don't know about dispelling it. He says, but I've got this, and he holds up like a little green ring. And it's not even big enough for a human hand. It's barely big enough for a gnome's hand. And
Pin will try and grab that out of his hand.
he says, now be careful with that. When somebody's casting magic nearby, it'll glow bright red.
That's it.
That's a detect magic ring. Haven't seen one of those in a long time.
It's also too small to fit on your finger, so which one of us... So, what are we gonna do?
It's yours, Pin. We'll just have to put it on a rope. Just a simple, tiny rope. And a string. Tie it around one of your guys' necks. I don't need it.
Fine.
And as you guys sort of tie it up, are you leaving him there and taking the ring and going, or are you staying, or what are you doing?
Well, we're tired from the day's activities. Could we have a moment to rest in your house?
This is why, of course, that's no problem at all. No problem whatsoever. And he claps his hands. Those same two little dwarves come running out. And he says, Bog! Beck! Can you show these guests to their room? And they go, yes, master. Straight away, master. And they sort of grab hold of your clothes really aggressively and just start leaning back as they're trying to drag you very pathetically.
We can follow you. Just go.
Okay. And they start showing you to the room, and this door just opens up on halfway on the staircase, and it's even got like a little cutout for the step. And you open it, and there's like 3 bedrooms in this one corridor.
Finn, the minute he gets in his room, is going to make a perception check to see if there's any shiny things.
Dilnor is going to make a perception check to see if there's any books in there that she can read.
Okay.
She's tired.
That is a 15 on my perception check.
You notice that the handles to the drawers are very shiny. On a perception of 5, you find a dusty old diary.
Right.
Oh,
So,
And the entries are: today, I went to the market. Today, I found a wild animal in the street. And it's just these really boring, mundane entries.
A little kid must have written this.
Sorry, go on. What was you going to say, Josh?
right. So I look at the bed. How big is this bed? Because it's gnome size.
They're about 4 foot by 2.
Yeah. So I just like take the covers off and like lay it on the ground, and then lay on top of the plate on the ground.
After a while, Asil's going to put the dusty old book down, and she's gonna flop onto the bed, and her feet are gonna try to adjust, because this bed's, her feet are hanging off, and this is bad.
What's Pin doing?
Finn is gonna... My thieves' tools wouldn't have anything I could use to pry off the handles to the drawers that are shiny and calling my name, would they? Would it?
Let me remind myself what's in the thieves' toolkit.
No. Can I, like, file them off?
Yeah, go for it. That's fine. Nobody's watching you, so yeah, you file off some brass handles.
Yeah.
It takes a fair amount of time to do this, though. Anyway, night approaches.
Finn is also trying to be quiet so Phil doesn't hear him, and come like wondering what.
Isil, make me a perception check.
Oh, yes. The one thing I'm good at.
Damn
it. That's an 11. I probably don't really hear much, do I?
No, it's just like scratching you hear. But,
I chalk it up to there's probably a rat in the wall.
Yeah.
So after he gets the handles off of the drawers and everything, he's gonna plop down on the bed, which is the perfect size for his little gnomish body, and try and go to sleep.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You went very quiet there.
She's going to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to stay up just a little bit longer just to make sure that I know exactly when I need to go around and shake my 2 companions awake.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be...
Izzy, you hear a knock on your door.
I open up.
I can't sleep.
And what do you want me to do about that?
Fix it. my bed's or my floor's mighty cold.
Take the covers off of my bed, put them down on the floor. You'll be okay.
I like lean over and like look in the room and like see what she's like rearranged anything. It's like, oh, you have a book. Is it any good?
No. It was nothing.
No, it's a book. It's something.
Mundane. Very mundane.
Oh, right. Oh, can I have it then?
Sure. And I hand over the dusty diary.
Like,
Knock
music?
yourself out.
As you put the diary in Gran's hands, it glows.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. Like, turn around and I just like walk back to my room looking at the shiny cover of the book.
So as you open the book, you just see all this really fancy, tight, close together writing throughout the entirety of this book. And although you can't read it, you just think it looks fancy.
Right, but it's giving me a headache. So, yeah, I'm not going to look at that for very long because it hurts. I use it as a pillow.
Okay. How long do you want to run? A DM question. How long do you want to run this for? Since you've been up nearly all day.
Until it finishes.
Okay.
So basically, Tibaldi is going to pull an all-nighter to DM the three of us.
Right, well, you know, now I got a pillow. Not so bad.
Okay. Do you want me to make a roll for like a watch?
What are you doing? What way are you watching? Are you keeping watch or?
Kind of keeping watch, I guess. Watching the clock, kind of deal.
Okay. Maybe a straight constitution check, I would think.
That would be just clicking my constitution, yes.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries.
You probably hear Pin snoring really, really loudly.
Yeah, on a 10, you sort of managed to get a couple of hours sleep. Fairly restfully, but you were weary of the time. And you sort of get up when you know you need to get up and to go and scout. You wake up Gran and Pin. You wake them both up.
Yep,
and
with
drag them
solid
outside.
knocks at the door. Up and at it. Up and at it.
Like, I run out of the door with my shield and sword, and I was like, what? Oh.
Gron.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
What would I do without you?
He just chuckles.
Can you make me an Arcana check, please, Asil?
That's a 10.
On a 10, you'll feel this residual energy coming from underneath Gran's pillow.
Can I make a perception check to see what it is?
Yep.
Like, what are you doing? No, this is my room.
On an 18, you can
Yeah,
actually see the book poking out. Like, there's a corner of the book poking out from underneath his pillow.
Were you sleeping on the book?
Yeah, it was giving me a headache. So
I reach over and just pick up the book. This wasn't glowing when I had it.
It's still not glowing.
I don't know what it.
You're just feeling residual energy from it.
Oh.
No,
This was
you
not-
gave that to me. I grab the book back.
As you put your hand on the book, it glows again.
And put it underneath my arm so it doesn't shine in my eyes. It's like I might need it when I go to the privy.
Okay, so apparently it doesn't react to half elves. Thanks, Buck.
But it's just a book.
It wasn't showing magic when I had it. Never mind. Statues, remember?
Yeah, they're outside.
Yes, we're supposed to be watching them.
I thought you were doing that. They don't move. They're just statues.
Remember, we were tasked with finding out who was destroying them, and tonight we're going to root them out?
Oh, right. Let's go downstairs then.
Gron, you idiot! Ugh.
So you all go downstairs and head out of this this gnome's tower. The gnome is nowhere to be seen in the tower. There's no signs of anyone being awake or anything like that. And as you step outside to the front door, once again, in the very distance, you can see these shadowy figures running to the opposite sides. And within a few seconds of you literally stepping out of the door, you just see the neon lights light up the street once more, and you hear...
Dang it! I was gonna cast Dispel Magic.
You still can.
Okay, I cast Dispel Magic.
As you do, as you cast Dispel Magic, you just see that the shadowy figures that you were watching vaporize.
You killed them!
What did you do?
It's...
Did you just kill them?
No?
No,
The idiot.
they went poof. Things don't just go poof.
What did you do this time?
They were using constructs. Magical beings that were carrying out the spells for them.
What?
This was too... Figured this would be too simple. Alright, let's face them both in the morning.
Do I get to punch them finally?
Yes.
And I mean, like, actually punch them, because if that dude did whatever the freak he did to me again, it ain't gonna be a punch, I'm gonna stab him with a dagger.
Yes, Pin, you can fight him.
Thank you. And Pin will begrudgingly, I guess, go back into the house and go back to bed. Or at least go back in his room and try and hide the shiny things he stole.
I'm not tired. I just woke up.
Fine, I'm going back in my room for a minute.
I'm going to take a look around the two statues and do I believe, a little bit of an Arcana check to see exactly what vaporized them.
So, like,
What vaporized what? Sorry, the statues or...
The spell that vaporized them.
Okay, make me an Arcana check.
After I hide my
On a 5,
shiny...
it was definitely a spell. Sorry, go on, Abby.
After Pin hides the shiny gold handles of, in his backpack in a secret little pocket, he will kind of come downstairs and make a perception check to see if there's anything else he can nab while Cecilia is doing her thing outside and not watching him.
I mean, Isilnor doesn't care if he steals.
right, like...
He's a pirate, for Pete's sake.
Pete the Pirate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, see what you did there?
So is like doing her little mumbo jumbo thing at the rock. So I'm like walking around with my hands behind my back, like looking at it intently, and I like pick up a chunk of the statue and like smell it, like look at it in the light, and just like I walk around some more.
As you pick up the rock, it glows in your hands.
I throw it. Just away.
Gron, what?
No, it
It glowed, didn't it?
yes.
So Pin rolled a 17 to go steal some stuff out of this suit to see if there's anything to steal.
Yeah, you nab a couple of spell books. And you also grab a valuable dragon tooth. black dragon tooth, which you
Finn
know
will
they're high value magical items.
Finn will put the dragon tooth in the secret pocket with the other things he stole, and he will take the spellbooks and try and slip them into Asilia's pack or bag or whatever she has.
I have a pack.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Well, I mean, I'm not watching.
You
That would be a 14.
On a 14, yeah, you do it fine, because she's already, she stated she wasn't watching, so, yeah, you managed to put the spellbooks in her bag.
And, I say in Gnomish, this should make her happy. I replaced the ones I destroyed by accident.
Who are you saying that to?
Myself,
Oh,
in
right,
Gnomish.
Okay.
Right, so I pick up another chunk of the statue and I hand it to Iz.
As you put your hand on it, once more it glows, and as you pass it over to Isil, on the actual passing of it from you to her, it glows. It continues to glow as Isil holds this rock.
Okay, what the heck is going on there, Finn will say, not having seen Raphael before.
Magic.
Yeah.
Arcana check?
Yeah.
What she said.
DM Arcana check to
Yep.
see exactly
Yep.
what's making this glow?
Yep, I can't check.
Ah!
It's
Did
magic!
you just roll a 1?
It's definitely magic!
I've been away at sea too long. It's magic, I can tell you, but I can't tell you what.
It's magic, you know.
You know.
Right.
I'm too. Oh, it's so late.
So it seems like these must be some really powerful gnomes if they stump you there, Izzy.
Yeah. You know what?
Finn will whisper to Izzy, since when does it do that when he touches it?
It's been doing that for a while.
I've got the magic touch.
You could say you got the magic, 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 magic. Okay. I don't know. It just started recently with this journal that I found in my room that I handed over to him.
Can I try? Finn will try and.
Make an Arcana check. Come on,
Me?
do this. Do this. Please make this. Please.
That's a 13.
On a 13, I'll give it to you.
You didn't give it to me on my freaking 12, but you'll give it on the 13.
Yeah, because the DC was 13.
12.
And plus, I'm the one who has no magical abilities anyway, so it makes it even funnier that I'm the one who knows what it is.
You have encountered this kind of magic before because of your obsession of shiny things. And it is just a luminous spell to play tricks on humans.
So I look at Izzy and I'm like, it's a luminous spell. There's nothing really that special about it. Why it lights up when Garen holds it and not you? I don't know. I don't care. Can we go hit something yet?
We'll hit something in the morning. I put the rock down.
Okay, you tell me we're gonna hit something in the morning one more time? I may or may not be hitting you in a minute. And I will just begrudgingly, making as loud a noise as possible, go back upstairs, lay down, and try and go back to sleep. Because I'm pissed off, because I haven't hit anything yet, and it's in the middle of the night and nothing good happened.
Istil's following suit because she's going to bed because she's done with this shit.
They just walked off. I'm like, but we're supposed to guard the statue. Right, damn it.
The statues are destroyed again, Gron. Bed. Let's go.
I start like stacking the rocks on top of each other.
And as
To
you
try to like,
as you touch each one, it just glows in your hands.
yeah, I'm used to it. So I'm just gonna like make a pile of stone and be like, there, it's built. That's Gron's way of fixing things.
As you finish building, you get this really peculiar sense that you're being watched. But you look around and there is no one there.
It's like, it's probably Izzy. She's watching me again. So I just like put my back to the statue and like walk back to the building that we're staying in. Like, I like bend down and pick up some like dirt or like gravel from the road and just like fling it in the air behind me. And I say, "Ha!" And it just like falls to the ground.
There's still nothing there.
Yeah, I still like turned around and like jumped, like I found that something was gonna be there. He's like, that's what I thought. And he turns around and like walks up to the building.
So you go in, you lay down, you all go to sleep and wake up in the morning. As you wake up, it's deathly quiet. The music that would play day in, day out has gone. The sounds of the crowds cheering has gone. Something has happened.
Oh, good. One of the brothers must have killed the other.
Let's hope not, because I didn't get paid by either of them yet, and I really want my money.
Well, we didn't really solve anything.
Well, we were supposed to, and then just, didn't.
Yeah. All right. I guess we're walking to the center where they usually fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
As you step outside onto the ground, where especially you, Asil, would feel the flow of the energy going through your body, it's gone. The land feels dead.
There's no magic.
What do you mean there's no magic?
There's nothing.
How was there nothing? There was stuff here yesterday. It doesn't just magically go bye-bye.
No, like, the land feels dead. Dead. Very dead. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is...
Yeah.
Shit.
Well. Are we back near the town square or wherever it is we see them fighting yet?
So when you arrive to the town square, there appears to be a gathering, but not in cheerful stead. Today was the festival of the rising sun, one of the great festivals of Lathander, and it appears that for one reason or another, everything that made this city what it was has disappeared overnight. Like, even you can even see the fact that the magic and the flow of energy has disappeared because of the way it used to lay on the ground.
Pin will go up to the closest person and kind of gently tap them and ask them what's going on. Why isn't this?
He says,
I don't know. I just walked in here with you. What was them?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to a nice person who lives here.
he goes, I don't know, my dear. I haven't seen anything like this since Black Fang the Fierce showed up.
Do
Black
I know
Fang?
anything?
Yes,
Didn't
Black
know-
Fang the Fierce. He was an ancient dragon who used to rule over these lands about 50 years ago. But the dragon hunters, their wheel did out, and the dragon fell to their bows.
Oh, maybe he's back.
That's not a good thing if he's back, I'm taking.
Oh. I have a lot of gross stuff. I was. Nope. Okay, that's something. All right. Well, if he's back, then shit's gone down the fan, I guess.
Does
Yep.
Gron still have the book?
Yes.
It is still glowing.
Can I tell Gron to open the book and look over his shoulder and try and see if I can read what is on the pages?
Yeah?
Yeah, so I open it up and I'm holding it at an angle and I'm turning my head away because it's really bright.
Is it? What am I rolling for that?
Make me. What would that be? That's low. Yeah, make me an Arcana check.
That would be a 12.
A 12.
Yeah.
On a 12, you can make out that it's some kind of incantation.
So it's a spell book. Of some
Yeah.
sort.
No,
I
it's
guess.
a journal.
It's a journal, Gron, that contains a spell. A very powerful spell by the looks of it.
No. I was like, that's not what she's told me, and then I show it to Izzy. It's like, see, she thinks this is a spell book, but it's just a journal, right?
Gron,
It becomes almost instantly apparent to Isil that the spell that is showing in the book is describing control of golems and constructs.
Yep. That spell is over golems and contracts.
No, it's a. You told me it was a journal. Did you lie to me?
It was a journal when I looked at it.
I didn't do this. This was like this when you gave it to me. I'm not taking credit for this.
So the spell must have been activated. But why
by
is it?
who?
You see a very young elf step forward onto a podium. His black, young, youthful hair. He can be no older than 30 years old, and barely a child in an elf's eyes. And he steps forward to the podium and he says, "People, please, I would ask that you remain calm in this crisis. The festival of Lathander will still go ahead, whilst our sages look into this strange occurrence."
I call out from the crowd. They send a child to assuade us.
My girl,
Man, you're
I
so-
may be young in years, but my mind is older than you can imagine.
Yeah.
I kind of just.
Elves are all
Finn will
just...
kind of just. Finn says to Isilda, "Calm down. I know you don't like them, but just chill. I don't have that much more gold to pay you out when we end up in jail again."
It's not my problem if the sages, including my worthless father, sends children to spake for them instead of themselves.
Your father,
Okay.
my girl, has much more pressing matters.
Much more pressing matters, my ass.
Did you get it? Pressing.
Pin will grab Grand and Celia and just kind of try and like pull them back into the crowd as far as she can.
It still goes willingly. After, giving the wonderful young elf
so
on the
you're-
podium a little bit of a flying finger as she goes.
So you're leaving the crowd? As you leave the crowd, you notice it was but a second just in time as a blackened ring appears on the ground beneath these people. Glows a fantastic purple, and the people inside just become incinerated.
What in the hell is that?
I didn't do that. It was not me.
I don't care who did it. What is it?
I don't know. Arcana check.
Yep.
I don't know shit.
I'm going to give you advantage on that. You start.
Roll again.
No.
Yeah.
You start flicking through the book, and
Hallelujah, 17.
you start flicking back through the book that was that is now permanently glowing. And as you do, you notice that it's written in Draconic, and it is indeed a spell to call forth a dragon construct.
What the hell?
One of the brothers is messing in dragon constructs.
Well, it
Okay,
would have
can we
been whichever one we
I don't
were
care.
at.
Okay, can we go find him? And can I please just sink a dagger into him now? Because, I just watched a bunch of people get incinerated, probably because of his stupidity. And I would really like to, give him what for.
Oh, don't you worry. I want to give him a good smack across the face with my quarterstaff. Let's go.
As you
Alright.
all turn around and put your first foot forward, you feel the ground just lift up as sand falls away, as this blackened skin appears just from the ground, as this shape is taking form very slowly.
What the fuck is
Run.
going on?
Run.
Okay,
Run!
I run. I take off running.
I grab Gron and I just yank on his armor. Run, Gron!
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. Right. That way.
Yeah, Pin is booking it as fast as his little gnome legs will go.
Where are you running to?
Back the direction we came from, the
So you're
two
going
brothers'
back to...
houses.
Okay, you're going back to the gnomes.
Yes.
As you start running, you see two gnomes walking up the road.
Is it them? No, wait, do I realize it's them?
Yeah, you recognize them straight away.
Great, I'm throwing my dagger at the one on the left face
Roll to
and
hit.
not caring. Fucking, that's a 10.
On a 10, your knife just goes flying past me. Goes, what's going on?
Dragon construct, you idiots!
What the fuck? Why is there a dragon here? And why do you have a book to conjure them?
You see,
And I'm yelling that in Gnomish.
you see the two brothers look at each other and sort of nod. And they say,
Oh, if they give some dumb look, I swear to God, I'm
they
gonna punch one
turn
of them.
around and you see them put their hands together and they start saying, as the prophecy foretold, the prophecy is complete. As the prophecy foretold, the prophecy is complete.
Shit.
And you just
I
see...
slap mage armor on myself.
You see these fantastical rings of fire start to spin around their body. And they themselves begin to glow as they each step into one another. And they become one, as with these eyes that are glowing. And he says, "You will have a very short time. I will be able to weaken the creature, but it is you who must take him down." And
Okay.
you see this glowing gnome take off at the speed of light, just rushing straight past you. And you see him run through the dragon as it's finally beginning to show its full form. And it takes out its wings and it takes out its eyes as this dragon manages to get a swipe in and knock the brothers flying into the wall with a crash. And their magical spell fades as they fall apart.
Turn right around. We
I
got a
grab my
dragon. Forward.
Pin
And
will
we-
grab his dagger.
We will go
Right.
into initiative.
Oh.
That is a 19.
And I need pen and paper for this.
16.
So, Abby,
I had a 19.
Sam. What did you get, Josh?
13.
Josh. Dragon.
Right, so like, whoever has the book, I like point at the book and says, maybe that'll help.
So, what are you doing to the book?
I point at it and I say, maybe that will help.
Alright, okay.
I start flicking through to find that page again.
As you're flicking through, you realise the writing is starting to disappear.
Oh shit.
Is it because she's holding it or just in general?
Make me a Arcana check.
Us? Because I'm holding the book?
Yep.
13.
20.
On a 20 and a 13, you can both derive, as you look over at the brothers, their small bodies with multiple bones crushed, their muscles showing through ripped skin from the sheer force of this dragon's swipe. And you hear the dragon speak, and he says, "Once more, the Black Fang will rise."
I take a stand, I look that dragon right in the eye, and I say, "Not again!"
Abby, what is Ping going to do?
Pin is gonna throw his... How far is the dragon from me?
So you are a little ways back. You're close enough to throw your daggers at full pelt if you so wish.
And then that's what he's gonna do. That's a 10.
On a 10, you will hit.
Okay. 1, 4. That is an 8.
Okay, and you will deal 4 points of damage to it.
Damn it. That's my turn. Unless, do I have any movement left to kind of move back?
Yeah, you can move to safety. That's fine.
Yeah.
What is Isil gonna do?
Isil's going to use Ray of Frost. That's a 17 to hit.
On a 17, you will, yeah.
Okay, I deal
8 points of
8
damage.
cold damage.
So as you fire off this cone of frost at this dragon, you see it orb around him, and you just manage to push some of the frost through, as you see his skin just blister instantaneously.
Take that!
Josh.
Right, so Ron, runs at... So, do I have enough movement to get to it this
Yes,
round?
yeah, you do.
Okay. So I run, up next to him, kind of laugh at it as I'm running, because it's crazy, and that's about the only thing he can do when he's scared. So I'm gonna just, swing my sword at him. That's what Grom does.
Okay, roll to hit.
15.
15 will hit.
Right, so, and then, since I'm standing there next to it, I'm going to use a Commander Strike, and I'll be like, Pen, do it again! And so using Commander Strike so Pen can do another attack.
Okie dokie. And so you will deal 4 points of damage to it.
And then, Abby, you also get to add, if you hit, you'll get to add a d8 to your damage.
Cool. So, roll to hit.
17 plus 24 to hit.
Yep, that will hit. Roll damage.
1d4, 8, that is an 8, and a 4 is 12, plus another 4 is 16. Or,
16 in total.
yeah.
Okay.
And then
so
you get
that,
sneak attack, right? Because I'm standing next to it.
Oh, that's right.
yeah, so you get to add another d6 to it.
Well, she's 5th level, so it's
I haven't played rogues in a while. So that's another 4 points of damage.
Okay. You see this dragon reeling in pain, and his eyes just glow with fire from where they've been pierced. He braces his body, lifts up his chest, and you just hear this almighty breath in, and he is going to flame in a circumference of 120 degrees. Now, the only one within safety is Pin. So, can I get a dexterity saving throw from you both?
14.
Not. No, what am I rolling?
You're safe.
Dex saving throw.
Wait, you said Pen was safe, right?
10 was safe.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm not rolling anything.
No,
So-
and your sneak attack is 3d6 for 5th level.
Yeah.
So add another 12 to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Abby has not
Um,
played forever.
So both Samantha and Josh, your characters will take a total of 10 points each of damage as the fire just blazes through and you manage to hold on. And we'll
Ouch.
go back to the top of the turn order.
I am going to. I threw both my daggers, which means I don't have them, so I have to use my rapier and try and hit it. 21.
Will hit.
That is 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. So yeah, you by now have all learnt by now that the holes created by the dwarves are your best point of attack.
Yes.
What
is Asil gonna do?
Asil is going to, because since she noticed that her ray of frost probably isn't going to work again, she's going to run up and take her quarterstaff and give a giant crack in one of the holes.
Okay, roll to hit with advantage.
With advantage?
Yep.
Alright. 15.
With a 15, you will deal... You'd already rolled the damage. You will deal 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And you sort of just poke one of the holes and twist it and turn it to try and immobilize the dragon. And what's Gron gonna do?
Right, so Gron's gonna like run around the side of the dragon, and then so that way, because he saw that the dragon like breathe out and hit everyone, so he's gonna get on the other side, so that way I'm opposite of my two companions, just so that way he can't breathe on both of us. So then I'm gonna swing at him with my sword.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, snap!
Oh, nice.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Right.
Does the
So
green mean you crit?
yes.
Cool.
So I'm like yelling at it. I was like, "Face me, you foul demon!" And I'm gonna use goading attack. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And he will fail.
Right. So that means he has to attack me.
Okay.
Well,
Or
he has disadvantage to attack
Yeah.
anyone but me.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'll do my second swing. Nice.
And with 2 more swings of your sword, you manage to slice from one hole to the other as you see this fleshy construct-like creature just turn back to sand. And the magic returning to the ground once more.
I was standing there, I was like, I'm looking around, he's like anxious, he's like, he doesn't believe it's over.
I start patting out my clothes because even though I have mage armor on, that doesn't protect the fire from getting it.
Are the gnomes around?
The gnomes are currently unconscious.
Ooh, I don't have any.
Can you do something about those two?
I can't really do much. I'm not a cleric.
You have no healing spells? I thought sorcerers had something that could heal.
It's called mending, and we only mend things. I can run and get one of you. Run and get the healers that they have.
Grom's busy like stabbing the sand.
As you start frolicking and panicking about, you notice they both sit up, hand on their head, going, "Ooh." we should never do that again.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Look.
No, Rainy Keys.
Oh, I'm not going to bed. He matches X Malone said goodnight.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, no night matches. See you later.
Night matches.
They just both sit up. They're in pain, visible pain. They say, so, how are we gonna resolve this issue we've got then? He goes,
Pin will walk over to them because if he's not close enough, and he'll say, "You'll stop fighting each other and maybe not decide to, call a dragon force that would destroy everything."
do you think we're crazy?
Yes, I mean there was a dragon. Did you not see it?
We were the ones who bloody stopped that thing.
You were the bloody ones who took one hit from it and fell unconscious. We were the ones who saw the sandy beast thing.
Now, come on. That's not fair.
As Pen and the gnomes are arguing, I'm gonna go turn around and see if the young elf is still at the podium.
Young elf has gone.
Ugh.
The
Great.
whole
What
crowd
is
was
that?
incinerated.
Oh, that's right. He would
Yeah, and in the background, you see Grom still stabbing at the ground and kicking sand around and picking up a rock and throwing.
I turn over to Gron. Gron, stop. It's
No,
done.
what? It's not
It's
done.
okay, Chris.
It's dead. It's a construct. It was using the magic of the land and the sand.
What?
Gone.
But there's no body.
It's gone. The magic is back. It's gone.
As they get tired of arguing with Pen, Isil, the two gnomes walk up to you directly, and they both bow their head. Each one takes one hand, and they say, "Well, it's a shame we never got to be high sorcerers, but I tell you what, you will make a fine one day. We have fulfilled our duties to Lathander, and now we must go."
Wait, where are you going?
Pin will grab them both because they owe some money to Pin, and he ain't gonna let them go without it.
As you go to grab them, you notice their bodies have become ethereal, and you just...
Wait.
Me.
Wait, me? High sorcerer? What are you talking about?
He said one day, not today. Calm down there, Izzy.
Yeah. Is it you got forever, right? You're like half health, don't they live forever or something?
Reconcile yourself with those that you have lost, and they will guide you to a position of power that will be entrusted to you. This is the will of Lathander.
Oh, shut up with a standard. Who gives you that?
And you see them fully disappear as they just... The warmth of their hands disappears from yours as your hands are just held out in thin air whilst the brothers have now gone. They have not forgotten your deeds, and Pen, you look down at your feet because suddenly they feel very weighted.
Pin will turn to Iska and be like, "What the hell is happening? Why do my feet feel heavy?"
Look down at your feet.
You look down. You look down at your feet, and you see you are just surrounded in a small pile of gold.
You got
And
paid.
He kind of portions a small bit out for Grand and Iska and just puts the rest in his bag in the secret pocket of holding he has.
Right, so it's look around and at this deserted city now. It's there's no place to shop anymore. So the shopkeepers are dead. You remember Silvar? You know, he was the
Yeah.
blacksmith. He's gone.
Gron.
Yeah.
New people will come in. That's
Right,
the rule of this town. My father and the rest of the sages will make sure of it. I need to have a chat with dear old dad.
Gorn, you hear a voice in your head. And it says, Gorn, brave defeater of the Black Fang. I have seen your deeds as worthy. Go to the Citadel. Speak to Ulrich. He will guide you into our ways, and you will be granted strength that you could not even possibly imagine. And I will lead you there.
I was like, did you hear that?
I heard nothing.
What? No.
Grand, hear what?
Now, aid the birth to new life within this city, and you see your sword glow.
I'm like, oh, not this again.
Grand, what are you talking about?
Never mind.
As you sort of plunge your sword down just out of sheer fear, you notice the ground around it starts to glow, and it just explodes with light in the ground as a beautiful little orchard is grown in less than a blink of an eye.
Gron?
Is he? It's broken. It's fixed. That.
It's not broken.
No.
You're fixing the land.
No.
Yes?
No.
Yes.
Grun, I have granted you the power to grow life where life has fallen. Use this power to reconcile peoples at war and bring peace to the land. Do this for me, and I will grant you more power.
Alright, you see like Gron just has like a blank look in his face, and he's like looking at his hands. And his like jaws open, and he's just like doing one of his normal like 100-mile-an-hour stairs, or 100-yard stairs, and he's just like looks at the other two, and he's like, right. I think I need a drink.
I think after this we all need one.
Well, as much as I'd love to get sloshed with the both of you, I do have questions for my father. I'll see if he's sitting at the Citadel high and pretty like he used to.
No, you're going to the Citadel. I'll accompany you in case those things come back and it costs you.
Pin will look at them and be like, Citadel. As much as I would love to steal some pretty stuff from there, I don't think it's quite my forte. I guess I'll see you guys afterwards. I'll be at the bar, drinking away my frustration. Who knows? Maybe I'll even get into a fight while you're gone.
Hey, you got to punch something. Well, kind of.
Kind of, then. I got to throw my daggers, so I'm okay.
Run a couple of card games of poker for me.
I will.
If you can find anyone.
And this is where we will leave our adventurers. I am D Baldy. This has been a one-shot crew. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night.
Have fun.